Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus card of the day video, the Three of Cups was pulled. So the messages that God has for us. This is doing group work and interacting with others on a spiritual path in group scenarios that will boost our energy and teach us new ways of connecting to Spirit, connecting to God. Embrace these new spiritual friends and these opportunities to learn. So, having the opportunity for teamwork, having the opportunity to learn and to grow on a greater, deeper spiritual level. Then, the oracle card that came out, Nectar of the Lotus. The Divine Mother wishes that those who are meant to feed others be well fed too. Our devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the cosmic heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips sweet nectar, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds us and allows us to nourish many souls. Like a sacred chalice that overflows when we are full, well and vital. The feeding of others happens effortlessly. We are guided to be fed now with the divine nectar from the heart of the Mother. So, cups. Our cups are being filled. We are receiving energy. We are receiving anything and everything that we need for replenishment, to restore, to fill, fulfill, to be energized, revitalized. Then, angel cards that came out, grace, choose gracefulness. The way our body moves. Ladies, our bodies are meant to move in a certain manner. Men, masculine gracefulness. Your bodies are meant to move in a certain manner as well. Harmony. There is harmony to be had. Harmony all weekend. We will see the harmony all around us. Movement, okay? So the reason I focus on the movement of our body, that is initiating the cycle of moving energy, creating energy movement, cycle, giving and receiving. So we initiate the movement of energy. And once we initiate, then we wait to receive. And there's love. There is all sorts of love to be had. There are blessings, folks. These are gifts. These are blessings. New connections, new friends, education, knowledge, insight, clarity. There's a lot of connections, a lot of energies around us that wish to connect with us. There's also energies that are watching us. We are focused on ourselves. We are focused on receiving the gifts and the blessings that are being provided to us by God, by Spirit. This weekend, sitting, lounging, relaxing. Feminine energy. Both of these figures are females. Feminine energy. Pampering ourselves, ladies. Sleeping in. Enjoying ourselves. Enjoying the company of those around us. Doing group work and interacting with others on a spiritual path in group scenarios that will boost our energy and teach us new ways of connecting to God, connecting to spirit. So embrace these. So hugs. Yay! Hugs. Hugs for this weekend. Yay, I love hugs. Embrace these new spiritual friends and embrace these opportunities to learn. Communication. Sharing. Knowledge. Like I said, revelations, insight, clarities, epiphanies. Foresight. Seeing clearly. By resting and relaxing. Our intuition is on point, folks. Resting and relaxing. Again, there are a lot of energies, a lot of people around us that want to interact with us, that want to learn and grow with us, that want to participate in group work with us. And there's also an element of surrender, ladies. Divine timing. Divine intelligence. Look at all the hearts. There are so many hearts. There's a lot of love. A lot of love. There's an abundance of harmony. An abundance of love. So remember, initiating the cycle of movement. Gracefulness. We're also resting, ladies. It is the holidays. The Three of Cups is about celebrations. There will be many invitations coming our way. So we are resting and relaxing. We are replenishing. So taking a bath, meditating, sleeping in, eating better, self-care. That's what I'm getting. And even if we go to the gas station, dress up. Even if we just run a quick little errand, dress up. Gracefulness. This is greater levels of, okay, so our cup is larger, okay? So we are receiving greater levels of energy, of replenishment. Moderation. Moderation in all things, folks. It is the holidays, just before New Year's. So let's be mindful. Let's be responsible. Maintain our modicum of decorum. Don't drink and drive. That's what Uber's for. Lyft, those things. There are a lot of events coming up. A lot of opportunities for group work, teamwork, workshops. Emotional fulfillment, cups. Spiritual fulfillment, connecting to God on a greater level. Three of Cups. So cups, emotions, water, showers, baths. Enjoy those times. So when we connect with water, those are the moments where we are being replenished and restored, men and women. When we connect with water, that's when we receive. And also, in the cycle of giving and receiving, when we receive knowledge, we share. Because let's be realistic. We were taught to share as children. So we are considerate. We are respectful. We have manners. Folks, so the energies, the messages in the last week have been rest, relax, chill, fill your cup. Something major, great is coming for us, folks. Something great. Great things are coming for us. I don't think I've ever had so many messages back to back to back that say rest, care for yourself, take care. I mean, it's like Spirit is trying, it's like God is trying to hit a message into the outfield and say, hey, pay attention. I've been telling you time and time and time again, rest, care for ourselves. So receiving knowledge, things we read, things we listen to, things we watch, however that resonates for us. Boosting our energy, an abundance of replenishment, an abundance of happiness, emotional fulfillment. So, the Three of Cups, the general message. Reunions, celebrations, parties, socializing, gatherings, festivals, festivities, happiness, weddings, engagement parties, graduations, baby showers. Basically, it's happy times, however that resonates for us, folks. Unions, reunions, however that resonates. Looking forward to happy events in our lives, a group of people coming together with open hearts and open minds to celebrate important events. Happy times, uplifting, positive energy, and good feelings. So that is doing group work and interacting with others on a spiritual path in group scenarios that will boost our energy and teach us new ways of connecting to spirit. So, okay, prayer, new education regarding prayer, new insight regarding verbalizing our prayers. Because I'm not going to lie, that's one of the areas where that's one of my stepping stones, prayer. Because my thought is, okay, God, you know what it is that I want and I need, and you know everything before I even say it. So what's the point? Provide it. I know that sounds arrogant and egotistical, and I don't mean to be arrogant and egotistical and to come across that way. I'm just saying that's my mindset. That's where my struggle is. It's like, how do I, because I listen to others pray and prayers just flow from their mouth elegantly and beautifully and eloquently. And I desire that talent. I desire to be able to pray and just have the words flow in a supportive and encouraging and loving, detailed manner, the way I hear others pray. And it makes me nervous. And I have asked the folks in my groups if at all possible for me not to be the one to pray, because I am apprehensive. I get nervous, I get tongue-tied, and I start off really well, and then I kind of pitter out because my anxiety starts kicking in. And so then therefore I get nervous and, self-conscious. And so this is learning how to pray better, how to connect with God on a greater level. Then meditation for the folks that are, that don't practice prayer. Meditation. Again, that's one of my stepping stones because I get so comfortable, I get so relaxed, and then I fall asleep. So, sitting in a high back chair where our back is straight and not relaxed. Because when we're relaxed, for me, I can only speak for myself. When I'm relaxed, That's when my eyelids get heavy and then I fall asleep. I mean, self-care. If we need sleep, then obviously, then that's okay. Then that is divine timing. It's divine perfection, divine intelligence. My perception when I fall asleep in meditation is I've done it wrong. And I don't like the word wrong. I don't like the terms right and wrong, because in my mind, that insinuates one way to do something. And wrong insinuates all the others, except for the right way, are wrong. Well, we're all different. We're all unique. So to say there's one way to meditate and one way to pray, I feel that does a disservice to myself as well as to everyone else. So connecting to spirit, prayer, meditation. Other ways of connecting to spirit, being in nature. Ways that I like to spend time in nature are hugging trees. Yes, I'm a tree hugging hippie. My best friend calls me that all the time. But hugging trees, putting our pockets on the ground, just sitting in nature. Doing group work, taking our animals into nature with us, and meditating and just spending time. And it doesn't even have to be strictly meditation or prayer. It can just be being in nature, present with nature, mindfulness, open-eyed meditation, taking in the beauty, taking in the sights and the sounds of the animals, of nature, of other people around us. It can be as simple as that. Connecting to spirit. Another way is through crystals. Now, I connect with stone energy. However, I don't really name stones or crystals to use in meditation, because for me, when I'm drawn to a crystal, it introduces itself to me. And the small amount of research that I have done on crystals, they all have like 12 properties, and most of them, the properties overlap. So one crystal will have protection, and 10 other crystals will also be used for protection. And then 10 other different crystals will be used for visions and clarity. And so it's just whatever it is that we're drawn to. Now, if we are more detail-oriented, then do our research. See what colors we're attracted to in the crystals. See what properties that we're attracted to in the crystals. For me, I can't believe I don't have any. So what I do is I hold them in my hand and I see how I feel. What does the palm of my hand experience? If I feel a warm, fuzzy sensation, then I know that that one is talking to me. Sometimes with pebble-sized crystals, I'll put 3 or 4 of them in my hand and see which one stands out. So connecting to crystals, connecting with spirit, water, spiritual baths. So I do a combination of ingredients. I always do things differently. It's just whatever I feel drawn to. Baking soda, salt. Now, here's where substitutions are acceptable. Some people, I shouldn't even say that. Some recipes call for pink salt, love, protection, and yes, those are all beautiful things. However, our budget, being logical, is also something. Pink salt can be expensive, especially if we take a lot of baths. So, what I mean by substitutions are acceptable: pink salt, sea salt, table salt, however that resonates for us, all of them still purify, similar to crystals, with multiple crystals having purification properties. So baking soda, salt, it has been recommended to me to use apple cider vinegar. I don't like vinegar. I don't like the way it smells. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way the scent lingers in the air. So I choose to avoid apple cider vinegar in my bath. I will use herbs. I'll use essential oils. I will use powders, like scented powders, things of that nature, whatever calls to me. So it's whatever we're drawn to. So this has an element of greater intuition, greater levels of connecting with our intuition and trusting where God and our intuition are leading us. I think that's beautiful, folks. Greater levels of faith in ourselves, greater levels of trust in ourselves. Because when I first started my spiritual journey, I thought a spiritual bath had to be baking soda, salt, and vinegar. And I would use less and less vinegar each time because I don't like vinegar. It's a personal preference. Other people do prefer vinegar, and that's perfectly acceptable. It's perfectly fine. It's whatever we feel drawn to. So, and whatever amounts we feel drawn to. Now, be mindful with essential oils, okay? There too much of something, moderation, right? Avoid cinnamon in your bath water. Period, end of story. It will burn your skin. Avoid it, okay? Personal experience. Avoid cinnamon oil in your bath water. Period, end of story. If you don't believe me, I do not recommend trying it. I just don't. Just please take my word for it. So, connecting with water. Now, connecting with water can also be sitting next to water, sitting next to a source of water, a pond, a stream, a creek, a lake, a bay, a sea, an ocean, however that resonates, wherever we are and whatever's close to us. So we don't always have to be sitting. Oh, a pool too, a hot tub, things of that nature. We don't always have to be in the water to connect. We can be next to the water because energy. I speak a lot about us being transistors and our Batman light expanding and our energy traveling at greater radiuses and greater distances. The same thing for energy. The same thing for water energy, other sources of energy. They travel. We receive them. Transistors. We transmit as well as receive. This weekend, we're receiving. We're the ones being replenished. We're the ones being restored. Now, nature, hiking, going for bike rides, going for walks, spending time with nature, spending time in nature with our animals, taking our animals for a walk. So I have a dog and a cat. I'm going to go ahead and share this anyways. So when I would take my dog for walks, my cat did not like being left behind. She's a travel kitty. So I initially bought a harness and a leash for her. But with everything that was going on with my grandmother's health taking a toll for the worst, and then her eventually passing, I did not have the free time to work on leash training and halter harness training my cat. So I went to the pet store one day, and one of the wonderful associates reminded me of the backpack. So I bought a backpack. I take my cat on walks with my dog. So all three of us spend time in nature together. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. My cat doesn't feel left out, and my dog gets to get out and stretch his legs. And it's kitty TV because the backpack has a clear cover and air holes, and so it's perfect. 0 animals are harmed during the process of a walk. So it is a great bonding experience. Doing group work, interacting with others on a spiritual path, in group scenarios that will boost all of our energy and teach us new ways of connecting with spirit. So observing our animals as they are out in nature with us. So however that resonates, whether it's by water, whether it's the absence of water, whether it is hugging trees, whether it is planting, right? I enjoy putting my hands in the dirt, planting. And that's one of the reasons the message comes out with me, shifting sand. Whether we are repotting or planting or pulling weeds, we are moving dirt, however that resonates for us, folks. So those are all intrinsic ways that I have found of connecting, of plugging in, prayer, meditation, spending time in and or with nature, spending time in water as well as near a water source, and just being in nature, however that resonates for us, folks. But those are suggestions. Greater levels of intuition, greater levels of trust. Follow, it's 3311 when I said that, 2 master numbers. We are mastering our intuition and mastering self-trust. So follow your intuition. See how being replenished and being restored guides us. Okay? And choose gracefulness while we're doing it. Because again, another message I get with a grace card is somehow, some way, somewhere, we're being observed. So let's be elegant. Let's be graceful. Let's be sophisticated. Let's choose elegance. Let's choose sophistication. Let's choose gracefulness. Harmony. Harmony, when we experience internal harmony first, when we have achieved internal harmony, it naturally emanates and radiates from us out into the environment, again, initiating the flow of energy movement and love. Everyone around us will be experiencing this love, however that resonates for us. I think that's beautiful, folks. Our devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the cosmic heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds us and allows us to nourish many souls. Allows us to share the harmony internally with those in our environments. Like a sacred chalice that overflows, when we are full, well, and vital, the feeding of others happens effortlessly. We're a radio tower. We receive and transmit. We are receiving to restore ourselves for transmitting. I think that's beautiful, folks. I have no idea what the tagline is going to be. 0 at this moment in this present time. I will figure it out. Ooh, my head is going off, my hair, my scalp is just goosebumping, tingling. I like the term goosebumping, but I have the tingles, seriously. Hugs this weekend. Embrace these new spiritual friends and the opportunities to learn. Knowledge. Hugs. Love. Harmony. Choosing gracefulness. I think that's beautiful, folks. So try new things. Go to a crystal shop. And don't read the cards, like the signs. If you are of the free-spirited nature, don't worry about what crystal you're going to look for. Just go out there. Put your hand over the jars, over the plates, and see how your hand feels. And if your hand feels differently over one plate, over one type of crystal versus another, then go back to that. And then start looking at the individual crystals and see how those resonate for you. Play with different ingredients in your spiritual bath. Yeah. Play with different methods of meditation. Open-eyed meditation, closed-eyed meditation, dancing meditation, whirling dervishes. Those are dancing meditators. They are. Look it up. So however that resonates, folks, prayer, meditation, water, nature, crystals, self-care is the key ingredient for this weekend. We are receiving as well as taking care of ourselves. All right, folks, I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.